All right, today I want to talk to you guys about obviously the big news, the Grand Theft Auto 6 leaks. Wow, there is a lot. I was sent so many messages. This is easily one of the biggest leaks that I have seen in my life. Obviously, I can't show anything because Rockstar is whack-a-moling. DMCA's here, DMCA's there. They're taking down everything. You know, we've seen leaks for games in the past. You always see the Call of Duty footage, you know, a couple of months earlier than they show it off. I think one of the biggest leaks that I had seen before this was obviously The Last of Us 2 with the storyline and some of the cinematics that were leaked before launch. And I'm reading a lot of the responses online to this Grand Theft Auto 6 leak. The vast majority of responses that I'm seeing make me ashamed to represent or even be a part of that side of the gaming community. Maybe it's me getting older. I don't know. I want to talk about it all here. Probably not the thing that you guys expected me to say, but I think this needs to be fucking said. This feeling that I've had over the last, I would say probably year and a half, just watching the industry shit itself on all fronts. Developers doing things wrong, publishers doing things wrong, and gamers doing things wrong. And this to me is something I just don't understand. The thing about the internet is everybody has a fucking opinion. There are comments under my videos calling me a fucking shill. They say I'm positive. They say that I shill for corporations. They say that I'm negative. There's so many conflicting opinions because everybody and their fucking dog has one, myself included. I've somehow found an audience to express my opinions and my thoughts to, and you guys fuck with it. But at the end of the day, my opinion doesn't mean jack shit to anybody else. When I talk about video games, when I'm covering early access projects, it doesn't mean shit. It's internet shit. But I'm reading a lot of the responses to this Grand Theft Auto 6 leak, and I'm not going to show you guys anything like I said, but these leaks and these videos, if you've seen them, are like debug development test footage for some of these features. And some of the character movements, the shooting mechanics, like, it's early shit. It's broken. It's fucking horrible. But it's not out. It's not done. They haven't even announced the fucking game yet. And there are people roasting Rockstar Games for making a shit product. This is coming from the most negative person on this platform, according to a pretty wide group of people. How are we this critical of something that hasn't even been announced yet? How are we this critical of a team that has given us Grand Theft Auto Vice City, San Andreas, 4, 5? Those games were fucking great. And we are now seeing the earliest of early. Some would say probably like just shortly after prototype development. The game is not coming out for at least a couple of years at this point, and it's being worked on by thousands of people. And the response to these is, wow, this game looks like fucking shit. This game looks low quality. It's not a fucking game yet. And this is coming from somebody who roasts early access developers left, right, and center. But the difference here is that those guys are charging money for the games that they put out. And I use games very fucking loosely in some of these cases. Those products that they are selling to you are shit. Rockstar Games hasn't even announced Grand Theft Auto 6 yet. We've seen leaks in the past before about the storyline, how it's going to be set in, Vice City and parts of like Colombia with the cartel and stuff, but we haven't seen anything concrete until this morning. And this makes me question some things that I've covered in the past and talked about when it comes to early, leaked footage, things like Rainbow Six Extraction. But like, I can also separate the fact that what I saw with Rainbow Six Extraction was a microtransaction shithouse and a game that was almost completed. My fucking blind over here is blowing. I got the window open because it's rant time. People think that I'm fucking negative. Here's the thing, man. I just put out a review a couple of weeks ago on the new Saints Row game. It was a buggy, broken piece of fucking shit. But guess what? They were asking you to pay $70 to experience that broken pile of fucking garbage. Battlefield 2042, I made a shit ton of videos on how bad that game was at launch. But guess what? They were charging upwards of $120 to experience that piece of shit early. All of these early access games that I cover that are asking for $10, $15, $20, the vast majority of them are fucking horrible games made by developers who I can't even call them real fucking developers. They buy asset packs on the marketplace, Frankenstein shit together by learning Unreal Engine off of fucking YouTube. They claim they're developers, they take misleading screenshots, and they scam you out of your money because they don't actually know how to develop fucking games. All of those situations that I just said are different than what is going on right now. But what I'm seeing more and more often in the gaming community online is just how fucking negative people are. And this is coming from me. This situation can be summed up right here. Imagine if I'm an artist and I'm about to tell you guys that I'm going to paint something. I'm going to create an awesome piece for you guys live on this fucking video. And I get this line here and there's already people in the chat telling me that I'm fucking trash at what I do. You guys have no fucking idea what state the game is actually in. You have no fucking clue just how far along they are. We can look at Windows drivers and see kind of when this footage was taken, but at the end of the day, nothing has been announced. We don't know when the game is coming out, and the internet has already made their opinions known that this game is fucking trash. That's where we're at as a community. And it fucks me up because people think that that angry gamer mentality that all of these fucking 12-year-olds are spewing online are fueled by people like me, guys who are overtly negative. When you can look at my fucking channel and do just a modicum of looking, just look even a little bit. And I know that for most of these kids nowadays, their attention span lasts about 35 seconds. Most of them have already clicked a dislike on this video and they're on to the next one. Let me turn off paint here. Get the fuck out of here. I'm just saying the way things are going with publishers fucking up the way that they are in actual, problem places like microtransactions, NFTs, loot boxes, and all of that shit. Developers fucking up the actual software, Battlefield 2042's The Saints Row. And then we have the gaming community. Guys, we are not fucking innocent when it comes to the state of the industry, and I feel like we need to start addressing the shit. You can be critical, you can be, cautious, you can not pre-order games. That's not what I'm fucking talking about. I am talking about the incessant need to go into every single game release ready to fucking destroy shit. That is what the internet is now. That is what the gaming internet is now. You can go under almost every fucking tweet from every goddamn developer on Twitter. And trust me, I do this shit every day because I want to keep up with what these guys are doing. And it's nothing but fucking whining, complaining. You guys are sitting there with your Dorito-crusted controllers, typing away, talking shit on things that you clearly know nothing about. Every year that I do this shit, it's getting worse. And I don't know what this industry and what this landscape is going to look like in 10 years' time. And when I see responses like this, it makes me question everything that I'm doing. Am I fueling the fire? Am I being too negative? It makes me question everything about it because I am a part of this industry. I'm part of this. I'm a part of this community. And it's days like this where I don't want to be. That sucks. Let's give them some fucking time, shall we? Let's let them show off the logo, shall we? Let's let them actually market the game and show off real fucking gameplay when it's ready, shall we? And shut the fuck up.